Well, this one is in the slot, and it does get put away. Well, he missed the first one.
Waiting for that ball to come and then whack through the offside.
Oh, this is through again. This one does beat Rhodes. Oh, good pace, good movement, but too much. That will be 4 wide. In the air, but safe, picks the gap. And this beats mid-off well. The timing was superb. Just for a moment, I thought Alan Donald would trot across and... Well, it's in the air, but 4. Wow. We're talking about Sehwag's timing.
His skin on that occasion because this ball was travelling.
Wide of the crease, hook in the air. So, and it's out. Well, they've taken the wicket. They needed the wicket.
Through with the shot, Sourav Ganguly. Not in control of that pull shot. Skied it in the air. Boyta Dippenaar really had to get underneath that one. It was a huge catch. So the motion is broken there. Sourav Ganguly is gone for 13. It's 42 for 1.
And that one's on the money.
Now again, sweet timing. Another long chase for Pollock. He'll give it up.
Here. Well, that's nothing more than a push, really. It's a check drive.
Over the top. Won't go all the way, but will cross the ropes.
With Sehwag is that he's a pretty thinking character as well.
He's got it through. Long chase for Gibbs. He's very, very fast, but the ball is going to be faster. So it finishes off the over.
Pulling his Callis.
And short delivery in position very early, yet another boundary.
A couple of bounces away over square leg for 4.
Even a top edge will go for 4. Now works it neatly off the legs. Deep square leg brought into action. That raises yet another half century, whose reputation is growing with every innings he plays.
That's well played. That is a terrific shot. It's not quite timed it, but this is a quick outfield. Another boundary for Lakshman.
You see here, across the line, not any bounce to speak.
That's edged and taken by Boucher. Lakshman is walking.
And Lakshman trying to run it down to third man, just to the ledge. He looked at the umpire, and Russell Tiffin just gave him a little nod. Lakshman out for 22, 102 for 2.
Nice way to get off the mark. Just pulled back inside. That's in the air, and Klusner will take it. That is a big wicket.
This is how to bowl to him. Never in control of it, always a little too high, hit high on the bat. Klusner judged it to perfection. Sehwag again providing some sensational entertainment. 108 for 3.
Beautifully played. Just allowed it to run off the face of the bat for 4.
The fine glance. Little face of the bat. Not the place you're going to have a fieldsman. Probably he's heading for, well, middle of the leg, perhaps.
Oh, trouble here. Now Tendulkar's gone, I think. Tendulkar has gone.
Long way down. A throw is a little off. Does he get back in time? And that will be out. Another wicket to Jonty Rhodes, and a very, very big one in this semi-final. India 135 for 4.
Off the mark straight away. With a boundary.
That'll go for 4, I think. Long chase of fine leg, he won't get around. No, that's a fine shot. Just slightly overpitched from Pollock.
To play with a little bit of bottom hand to find the gap through mid-on.
There he goes, just over the top.
The previous one was a short delivery, so he anticipated that Klužna will pitch this one up.
He's given him. And from that angle, you talked about it, Ravi, and he was just caught on the crease.
Back after pitching. Well, his feet are anchored to the crease. It's 207 for 5.
That's been absolutely hammered away. All the time that it was going to go over the top. Struck with extreme power.
There's no fine leg. Square leg is...
The tempo. Managing to make it into a full toss and placing it beautifully away from Boita Dippenaar. Desperate effort.
He'll get to his 50 now, though. 750 for India, for Yuvraj. Heaved away over mid-wicket for 4.
Unusual shot coming down the track, and the bounce wasn't that great. Raj Singh has the ability to hit.
Short, pulled away.
The bounce into the boarding holds.
Sliced away, but it's only gone as far as Gibbs, and that's the end of Yuvraj.
A full toss sliced away. Not under control, and the fielder had it covered. But a very good innings from Yuvraj Singh coming to an end. 62 of 72 balls, 254 for 6.
This could be out as well. Easy. Rhodes takes the catch at long on. Slower ball from Pollock, and he gets 2 in 2.
Come back by the South African captain. Mohammad Khan will be disappointed with his shot. He could have placed it anywhere he wanted because it was just a little shot. Jonty Rhodes gone for 19, 254 for 7.
Pollock on a hat-trick. Safely negotiated by Harbhajan, who gets off the mark. That's up in the air, and this is going to be out as well. Smith takes the catch.
At one stage they were looking to get to 275 with a few wickets in hand, but they're falling very quickly now. Zair Khan, the third to perish in his last over, gone for not 255 for 8.
Great Yorker.
Balls left.
Bowled. Really good slower ball from Donald.
Right throughout this innings, after first few overs, they have varied the pace, slower deliveries, the Yorkers. And what was really good about that ball was that you miss and I hit. Gone for 4, 260 for 9.
Get some bat on it. Just settle for 1.
Well, India got to 261 for 9, Sehwag with 59 and Dravid with 49, but it was Yuvraj who really got that innings going with stepped up the rate, 62 polished runs off just 72 deliveries. Pollock and his seamers going well. Pollock picking up 3 for 43 and 9. Makhaya and Tini 1 for 37 and 5.
Well, there is a bit of swing first up for Zahir. Didn't quite hit it as well as he wanted, but it will go all the way.
Yeah, too short. Just testing, I guess, Herschel Gibbs. He didn't have total control.
That's a thick outside edge, and will beat the fielder.
It's across onto off stump, and then you see that playing well away from his body.
Brilliantly done. Tossed in the air. That's a magnificent take. We've seen some wonderful catches.
The ball before, now then he bowled a very ordinary delivery, and Smith went to hit it away. Really didn't get on top of it. It went quickly, and Yuvraj, that's a brilliant take. Smith out for 4, 14 for 1.
Gibbs has strike and just finds a gap between cover and backward point for a comfortable 2. And there's that man Yuvraj on it again. To Herschel Gibbs. Gone through. Spanked away off the back foot.
No confidence in your own ability. This is spanked away. It's a really good shot.
That is a great shot. That's in the air. Zahir Khan will not get it. Consecutive boundaries for Gibbs. Lovely shot. Third boundary of the over.
Width and length for Gibbs to use.
That's 4. Happy with that gully position. I think a short extra cover might just be a better position. And well played by Callis, getting a good stride forward. Second boundary of the over.
So he'll get on top of Kumble before the opposite happens. Too short. Paul. I mean, to hurry, Callis. And he does. It's 50 for Herschel Gibbs. He's 13.50 for South Africa. Oh, that could be it. No, he's put it down. And rub.
Now he's found the gap.
Well, Harbison's response to being swept is a bullet.
Having to hurry.
Oh, hang on, is this his left hand? Because his left hand, I think, collides with the stumps. There he drags his knuckles along the ground, then his left hand hits the stumps.
Very well struck again. And all the way.
There's Blarney's roll, a good one. He then follows it up with that.
Well, that's a long hop. That's a half century for Jack Callis. Raises the bat.
He's found the gap. And another 100 here for Herschel Gibbs. 9th in one-day internationals, the second of the tournament. That's a lovely shot, mid-off up, and immediate use of the feet.
Brilliant use of the feet. Kumble fires it in. He's to the pitch, giving himself a bit of room. Just scratching a line out there at
75 more to win. But he's surely struggling here, Herschel Gibbs.
Yeah, he looks a bit tired. And, well, look, it may be just impossible for him to go on now, so that could be it. And it should be a retired hurt.
They wanted to get rid of Herschel Gibbs. He's gone. 116 retired hurt. That's gone in the air. And what a catch! Brilliantly taken by Yuvraj Singh. That is really a stunner. Magnificent catch by Yuvraj Singh.
I was talking about his catching in the gully, backward point area. Here's on the sweet little top edge, flies rather quickly and flat. Oh, absolutely astonishing one hand away to his 194 for 2.
That's gone in the air and will be taken. Another South African wicket down, and Harbhajan Singh has done the job for them. 2 wickets in 1 over.
Well, the catch before was spectacular. This was fairly straightforward. 3 wickets have fallen here in the space of 2 overs.
That's up in the air. Another wicket goes down. Boucher departs. Sehwag is struck.
Little bit of turn. Gets the bottom of the bat, just loops up in the air. Thank you very much. Yuvraj gets another one. Boucher 2-1-3 for 4.
Just the single. You could see what Klusener was trying. He was exposing his stumps, literally. That's one. That's a big one. A monster hit of the first ball. This will make the hitting area easier for Callis. 5 balls remaining. Back 2 over the wicket. Top edge. Could this be it? India closer to a place in the finals.
And almost a similar dismissal to Boucher. Swinging very hard, hit the bottom of the bat. Dravid kept his eye on it. He knows. Jacques Callis, good knock of 97, comes to an end. 97 for him, 247 for 5.
That's well bowled. Well, a huge shout from the Indians because they feel they won this match now. All Sehwag has to do is not bowl a no ball or a wide. That's up in the air. Man coming underneath it. It's taken. Mohammad Kaif takes the catch. India into the final of the Champions Trophy. And look at the whole team. You can't even see Virendra Sehwag.
Heartbreaking for Herschel Gibbs. He had to retire hurt. He couldn't even hold the bat in the end because of those severe cramps. So Herschel Gibbs retired hurt 116, and he'd been batting quite outstandingly in this tournament. Jack Callis 3 short, and look at that man there. Virendra Sehwag 5 overs 3 for 25. India winning by 10 runs. Herschel Gibbs just couldn't stay on long enough on the pitch to steer the South Africans through.